though some cartographers may claim otherwise. The maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
All right, here goes nothing.
Let's see. Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Sure.
Get ready!
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Fine. Is that all? Is that all?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Whatever's necessary.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Now would you look at that?
Order. Uh-huh.
Sure.
Fine.
Understood. You read my mind. What do we need?
One of our heroes. Yes. What's wrong? Yes.
Here we go. I need help over here.
One of our heroes.
Will do.
Yes. Damn it! I need healing. Help me!
Those some cartographers may claim otherwise. The maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has
Where did those dudes from the back come? Were they patrolling or some shit?
Good move.
All right, here goes nothing.
Ah!
So, what's the plan? Yes. You got it.
They will fall. You'll regret this.
What? Let's see.
Get ready.
Damn it! One of our heroes.
No, don't die on me, will you? We need you.
Pathetic.
Tiara's breath worth for a fight.
Just give the word.
Oh, these fucking things. Pretty tough, actually. Hey, head in. Yeah, maybe the internet will work better. I mean, They did something. Usually works better in the mornings, I think, and in the evenings. They did something on the line though the other day. It completely went off, and yesterday it was working better than it did in the past week, so we'll see. Still drops some frames here and there, but it is a bit more consistent. Oh, so yeah, there was a patrol that got to me.
Now would you look at that?
Yeah, less traffic, exactly. But they did do something because it completely went offline for like I think on Tuesday it was off most of the night. Then the day before yesterday it was off for like, I don't know. Like I've been doing other things, but I've seen that it was off for like 2 hours. Then it synced back up, but it couldn't connect. So it seems like they actually have problems with their servers and not something else, because in the beginning it was not syncing, so like there was the infrastructure problem, and then it was syncing but it couldn't connect to the what the fuck, to the outside.
Yes.
Shit. Outside, god damn it, I didn't make it. To get an IP,
Though some
like an
cartographers
external
may
IP.
claim otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara,
That's just
many
me
ships have
guessing,
fallen
obviously. Don't actually know what happened. What the fuck? I think that problem there is a mage there. Yeah, she's casting spells, AoE spells. You gotta spread out.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
The one in the back. Need to get some zombos going.
yes.
Destruction and all.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, that's the problem with these narrow fights. I was fighting a dragon or a drake, no, a wyvern in a cave with 3 small spawns, which caused a lot of problems as well. Technically I should have stunned her, but couldn't tell which one. It's this one, I think. Actually, there's a bunch of them. Vix and Slaver, there's different Medusas.
Decide. Now.
Interesting. Look, villagers.
Pathetic.
Okay, that just vanished.
Saris Jadul, you killed them. Who are you?
Your Yara sent us.
Oh, and now I see what's going on here. I was wondering what these structures do. I killed like 5 of them already. They spawn. I realized that. I thought it's just for the loots.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know how many they spawn, but you can farm XP this way.
Leave it to me.
They seem to be patrolling these areas. I like how she shoots both targets with that bow.
Whatever's necessary.
I think at some point we'll start. I don't know what's the max level, but we need to start investing in Constitution later on, and then with Constitution we can wear some tougher stuff. Since willpower and intelligence is almost maxed on some.
Yes?
I think I might actually switch her, maybe, or maybe him for another frontliner, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
What's next? Really?
We're at 12.
Fool. You
Yeah,
killed
the
them.
point's
Who
10
are you?
is
Your
max.
Yara sent us. Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes, I think so. Are we free to go?
Yes, they're awaiting you in the village.
Go? After all this cursed brat did to us?
What do you suggest? I don't know about you, but I have someone to take care of.
Well then go. I'll join the outsider. You do need help, don't you?
It can't hurt.
Then I'm with you.
Me too. I want to be there when that cursed child gets brought to justice.
I hope you know what you're doing, Ruslan. I really hope you do.
Just go. We'll be back.
What's the point of them joining me if I'm supposed to return to the Yaras? Super weird.
That way?
10 is max, but you can increase it with
Yara's... The one where Shar wants to hold the trial of brothers. Blazes.
rings and
It's
shit.
enormous.
And he's abducting the villagers to rebuild it. Huh. That's interesting.
Okay, yeah. So as you can see, you have these medusas. Almost said nagas. Yeah, cannon fodder. Yeah, spells. Fuck this bitch. It's not dying. Fire everything. Who is this? Medusa. Oh yeah, this is the dangerous one, the Spell Weaver. I guess we cannot get in there. Not yet. There's some loot on the wall. Yeah, we're gonna go around since we're going back, so we're gonna clear some other stuff here. A bear.
Whatever's necessary.
Get ready!
Yeah, that cannon fodder is about to die. It's kind of stupid. Shouldn't they go? Shouldn't they go into their village and
Is that all?
and like get some weapons? Yeah, I couldn't say anything. I had no choice. Can't even revive them, it seems. Let's see what happens when they die. Nothing happens, they just die. I could manually revive them. Yeah, fuck them. Who gives a shit? I mean, if you if you get them alive, you probably might get a secondary quest or something that should be done. I think maybe like the dudes, the prisoners that escaped with me from the prison. You could lose them as well, but we kept them alive. Let's bring those two dudes back, I guess. Yeah, they don't even heal from your heals, which is really weird. Usually they do. Yeah, that road is definitely dangerous. Is there no godstone here? Oh, weird. There's a godstone in town, but there isn't one here. I haven't found one. Most of this map doesn't have anything. I think this map is going to have a RTS segment, since I've been finding resources and I took it and then this UI element appeared, which is really weird, but can't really tell if this area is made for an RTS fight. This map is fucking huge. But you can see you have, this is iron, I think. So you do have resources here scattered about.
Uh-huh.
Now would you look at that?
Tondai, outsider. What do you need?
Don't die.
I found and rescued your people.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Tahar. You have no idea how much that means to me. The thought that my son caused all this. I still find it hard to believe. But be that as it may, at least now we are able to defend our village again. You should go talk to our shaman now. He will be able to both assist you with your passage back to the mainland and with taking care of Shar. I'll be here if you need anything else.
I'll be off. Thanks for your time.
Oh, that's it? We
Are
can
you
go
the
back?
shaman? The Yaras sent me.
Ah, yes, that's me. Tondai, friend. She told me you'd come. You're looking for a way back to the Forsaken Land, aren't you?
A way back to Nortander, yes.
Good. First of all, I can't thank you enough for what you did. Those people, my friends, they might be dead if the stars hadn't sent you.
Where's the
Praise
stars?
the stars. But how do we get back to the main?
Of course, let's make it brief. It is possible to reactivate the portal. Not the one you came through, but another one. However, it won't be easy.
Why?
Well, for starters, Shar's snake spawn is all over the island, probably also near the portal. We need to free it from them first, which would most likely provoke counterattacks on the village. Rebuilding requires stone and wood. Reigniting it requires energy.
I think
And
here we
finally,
go.
to activate it, we need a portal stone.
Like this one? This is the one we used to get here.
Show me. Yes, that's a portal stone, but you used up all its energy, so it's useless now.
Establish your
We need
base.
a new one.
I see. Any ideas where we could find a new portal stone?
Well, this is the most complicated part of the story. Though it's theoretically possible, I doubt you'll find one that is still fully intact.
Hibernian what?
Crystal shards. It's the raw material runes are made of. If we're lucky, we might find some in the ruins on the island. But again, no promises.
All right. More treasure hunting then. And how do we reignite it?
This is where the channeling altar comes in.
Channeling altar.
Yes. Briefly put, it transforms energy, transmutes it. It's really hard to put into words for a layman, but our tribe has used it for generations. It's also what I
Okay,
used to
yeah,
maintain.
we saw that
I
one.
assume by shapers you mean...
How do we repair it? I'm not an expert on portals.
Which is why I'm here. I already talked to the Holy Yaris about it, and we will give you a handful of able men to help you find the resources. Wood and stone should suffice. Once they've found enough, just send them to the
Yeah, I
portal
think he
and I'll
called
instruct
us a
them.
peasant, basically.
All right. Then I best get started.
Yes. Good luck. I will be here and will prepare the charging ritual.
What?
Yeah, I thought that would be the case. We killed a lot of them roaming around. And it seems like we need to build a base. Can I get my fucking orcs in this place? Not sure if we're going to get an army though. Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
Skidoo.
we got our
Snake
orcs.
spawn.
Nice.
They must have been alarmed by the magical essence. Quick, prepare yourselves. We must defend the altar.
All the all them
Yes.
tutorials got reset. Let's see, we got food, wood, stone. Ah, that's weird. 100. How much food we have? We have just enough to upgrade this. So let's get 2 logging camps.
Val, Rack, these nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones. We
Yeah, we
should
need
be
a hunting.
fighting now.
The hunting cabin. Sometimes it allows you to put stuff without actually having space. It told me that we have fish around this place. I don't understand where. It's really weird. How is that possible? Oh, because it goes all the way here. This is the territory as well. Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. Give me a second.
We'll be fast.
Yes.
I wonder if anything spawned.
Let's see. Good. Our Cal grows stronger.
You upgrade this? Yeah. Better
Chop,
satchels.
chop, brothers.
We
Let's
also
get
need
this over
stone.
with. Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
Oh, the stone is on the beach as well. That's
Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded.
voice notification. I really killed it.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones.
Stone, food, wood. There's also 2 forward areas. Probably gonna start attacking soon.
We'll be fast.
Let's put at least a couple of towers for now.
Sure.
Expansion is the key to victory.
Yeah, I think we killed most patrols while we
Good move.
while we were moving forward. It's a good thing we did, because otherwise we would have been in trouble now. I need to cut off all these trees as well. They're just in the way. Yeah, it seems like this is my region, not the whole map. In the previous map, there was a whole map. There we go.
Our borders have expanded.
Those are undead. What is he doing?
We're under attack.
All right, here goes nothing.
You read my mind.
Okay, we need more stuff.
These nails be fast. Chop, brothers. Somebody get me new ones.
Chieftain, we need to gather more wood.
Okay. This doesn't seem too bad for now.
Should be fighting now.
Wait a minute, didn't I drop? Shit, where did I put this? Wait a minute, what the fuck? Where did I put it? I didn't put it anywhere. I thought there were stone.
We'll be fast. Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
Oh, I did put it here.
Somebody
Okay.
get me new ones.
There's just no workers.
Let's see. Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
Let's see, so we have some logging camps. These two are working pretty well. Fish and stone. Yeah, kind of clogged up the construction.
Shop brothers. Let's get this over with.
This area not ours? This is ours, it seems. Yeah, it is.
All right, we'll be fast. Somebody get me new ones.
Yeah, woodstone, woodstone food. What about this area? Okay, I'm not gonna build anything there just yet. Wood. Yeah, I want to upgrade this, get some towers going in this area. How far? Goes.
Yes.
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 Building completed.
Yeah, it's not like fighting a regular faction. They're not spamming so many units, at least it seems for now. And I guess because we ran around and cleared the patrols, I'm not being harassed by anybody in the back. But wait a minute. Oh shit, wait a, what the fuck? Okay, maybe I was wrong. It seems like... Is this area controllable? No. It's a lot of fuckers.
Shop brothers. Let's get this over with. Somebody get me new ones. Let's see.
The upgrade? Seems like we did already. I'm surprised we're not stockpiling anything so far. Come on, fuckers, work.
These nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones.
Better satchels. I think we should get this.
We're almost out of stove.
Carry more resources at once. Yeah, that will help us.
Rack. Blasted weather. Our cow grows. All right. We'll be fast. Good.
There's some weird freezes that happen in this game.
Just give the word.
Stoneworks completed.
Let's make
Stoneworks, logging camp.
Shop, brother.
Fortifier abilities increases their total hit points. I'm gonna say that I doubt those Medusas have siege damage, but I might be wrong. Actually, maybe it's... Where's that glossary? Dead Medusas. Crippling gaze. Does it say their damage? Say their resistances, I actually don't know their damage. Whoa! Just got shit on.
So, what's the plan?
Easy. Move.
I need help over here.
Fucker.
Yes.
Back on your feet. We need you. What do you want?
Here we go.
They will fall.
Get ready.
They're getting attacked as well. Oh wow. I think I should not allow that to happen.
Understood.
Shit, I didn't realize that. Am I supposed to protect them?
Corporal.
What happened to their shields? Seems like the shield dropped.
I need healing. Seriously.
For the fire wielders! Building completed.
Child's play. You'll regret this.
Oh, we leveled up. Dude,
To me.
these guys are too fucking strong. We upgrade this? Guess I need more men in this thing. Oh, you cannot upgrade orc towers? Unlike human ones? Okay.
Easy.
Can build here. Guess I need an army here.
I can't.
Gotta mute this bitch. Somebody just got dropped.
I can't.
Those undead are going to get to that
Let's do this.
area. Yeah, I need to get a barracks going. Or actually, I think we can build some units out of this for now.
They got one of our heroes.
What's next?
What's going on here?
No.
Come on.
Die on me.
Don't die on us now.
We need you. So, what's the plan?
Fine.
Wow.
That way?
Is repairing.
Good. Our cowl grows strong. These nails are rusty. All right. Somebody get me new fast.
Okay, let's see.
Fair enough. Let's make this quick. Good.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's the iron? Iron is on the west. Iron mine. Where's the mine? This is it. These gobos are trash, or at least something.
Got it.
What the fuck are they doing? I need to clear these undead pestilence. Some workers are trying to go
Nails are rusty.
down to the river
Somebody
for
get
some
me
reason.
new ones. All right, we'll be fast.
Our warriors are hungry. Let's find more food.
Walking corpses. Yes, whatever necessary.
Are they fishing? I don't get it. What are they doing? Barely any damage with the black magic. Black damage, that is.
Let's burn them.
Well,
I did level up, but I don't want to do it right now. Gonna get our shit together first. Fucking bitches are attacking again.
Got it.
I don't know if I lose if she dies. Let's see. These gobos are probably gonna get butchered.
Fine.
Oh, they just took control of their city, like of their town, that's it. Yeah. Oh, we did lose.
Cartographers
Wow.
may claim otherwise. The maps of
So that's the
Theo are still
difficulty
far from
here.
complete.
You're supposed to protect
The
them.
Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize.
We're not gonna make it on the save. Previous one. Before attack the undead. Okay, we need to get better units then to protect ourselves and protect them with my characters. What's interesting, the Medusas are not a faction, so that's why there is no expansions of the enemy here.
Building completed.
They don't expand anywhere. It seems like they can kill
Fair enough.
that chick.
Let's make this quick.
Let's see. Okay, we do have shit tons of stone. Turkish war graders. So wait a minute. We're gonna do it like this. 1, 2. Let's cancel all of this.
Got one of our heroes.
Motherfuckers.
pathetic.
That way?
Get killed again.
Yes? No, don't die on me, will you? We need you. I need help over here.
That AoE damage.
Damn it! I need healing.
The fuck are you going?
Yes.
Unfortunately, these guys that were here, they lost their defenders. I think they had more people here. Okay, we're gonna stay here and we need to provide some one, two, three, four. We have a fifth one. How many regions we have? 5 actually, okay, then we bring Turkish war grunts. Are they good effective against infantry? I don't know if the Medusas count as infantry, I'm gonna guess they are.
Decide.
Battalions. The fucking workers are going to aggro them. What the fuck are you doing? God damn it.
Bound rack. Blasted weather. Bound rack. These nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones. Let's get this.
Kitchen cabin. Okay. This is our main base, right? Let's get the building upgrades. War pits. Is that mine working? It's not. Let's get upgrade here. Warforge. Iron smelter.
Think up one of our heroes.
Motherfucker.
Mine. What's next? Yes.
Somebody's bleeding out over there.
Corporal.
It's a good thing I took the revive ability.
Leave it to me. Child.
Otherwise, it would have been a pain in the ass. Constantly treating them and shit. He doesn't say when they're getting attacked, which is a little bit annoying.
Building completed.
Okay, we got the workers back here. And smelter.
Good news. We finished researching a new technology.
Somebody get me new one. Our Cal grows stronger.
Oh, you can increase all the buildings, so we got another upgrade here, which is good for, I guess, these. In case they decide to attack. There we go. Got some units.
Let's see. All right, we'll be fast.
Warforge. Yeah, we're going to upgrade other outposts.
Our warriors are hungry. Let's find more food.
Got a couple more warg riders.
Yes.
Let's quickly look into our abilities. Well, it's an ability. point. I'll get that ability point later. I don't know if there's a base here. Their base. I never went to that area actually. You know what? We could use these guys to kill those undead, I think, for now. Why are they going there? Is that... It's a logging camp. I don't understand why they're going there.
Our cow grows stronger. Let's make this quick.
Good news. We finished researching a new technology.
Actually, I think they're gonna get wrecked. Look at that. Yeah, that's a waste. These fucking monsters are too tough.
Get this over with.
Ish.
Nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones.
We keep losing the workers. It's really curious why they go and try to cut trees so far away. Do they regenerate slowly? They do. Okay.
Our cow grows stronger. Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
Okay, we got some upgrades in the forge. And we got read only the finest works of Bargagor, allowing your orc warbearers to fight more viciously and do siege damage when attacking. Siege damage when attacking. We don't have access to brutes though, I think.
Alright, we're with.
What the fuck? They're undead, and here they go again. Why are they like walking around like morons and getting killed? Amazing.
Building completed.
Amazing. To see what we can build in the war pit. It's 20 food. Okay. Need to drop a couple of farms in each region.
These nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones. Let's get this over with.
Leave it to me.
We're under attack.
Help me for heck's sake!
It's getting hammered. Fucking undead, man.
Easy. At your command.
Did we get that upgrade? I didn't have enough food.
Our cow grows stronger.
Oh, we can build Orcish Ravager. Effective against infantry, weak against pikemen. Can get Spear Wielder, effective against cavalry. Regular infantry, effective against pikemen, weak against cavalry. Orcish Brute. What is the upgrade for the Orcish Brute?
Let's make this quick.
Serrated axes allow them to deal small amount of slashing damage to all melee attackers. Okay.
We're under attack.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with. All right, we'll be fast. Much standing around.
What? drop there. Yeah, I need to get rid of them, but I know that these guys won't be able to do shit against those Medusas. We might... where is it? Let's just get the tower here. Hopefully that will help.
Soon enough, boys, soon enough.
Yeah, this is a bit more chill. I don't need to go crazy like in the previous battles, so it's nice, I guess. Hunting cabin.
We should
What?
be fighting now.
How is there no food? Oh, there is no workers because... Oh, I see. It's the hunters that go fuck knows where. They're trying to hunt. That's what happens.
At your command.
Get ready.
What?
Oh, they do use units here and there. See how much damage are they dealing? Not entirely sure.
Here we go.
We need some archers. Do we have access to archers?
Pathetic.
Wow, they're just really ineffective against these fucking units because it's not a faction, it's just a unit. And that unit is fat as fuck, as you can see. Having an army here is basically pointless,
Serious about this, aren't you?
Fine.
it would seem. Okay, we gotta push. And what? There's nothing here.
Building completed.
Find crystals.
We're under attack.
Let's see. Found rack.
What?
Order.
Wait a minute, where are they coming from then? Is it like that gate opens or something like that and they just keep coming out? Oh, there is a godstone. I was curious.
Corporal?
Decide. Now.
I don't like this map as in it's kind of stupid since you're not fighting a faction. They have these massive units in comparison. I mean, if I had probably trolls, it would have been a different...
Finally. Whatever's necessary.
Would have looked differently. Yeah, my guys are fucking pointless. I don't even know what this is considered to be. Is it infantry? It's a monster. I don't... can't tell. What we can do is push them to hell like we're doing right now.
We're under attack.
Who's attacking here? Oh, this.
Soon enough, boy.
Maybe infantry, like those brutes, would be better. They do deal some damage. Let's see. Some of them are actually taking massive damage from the cavalry unit. Some of them not so much. Maybe they are kind of under different categories of units.
Understood.
Let's end this quickly.
Child's play.
You got it.
Zarek got
Sounds like a plan. Get ready.
Kill this bitch.
They will fall.
Somebody's still casting.
What?
Oh man, that's the other thing I don't like. I tried to heal my guys, but I keep dropping the heal on the bridge. On the wall.
What?
It happened to me with the drakes. Well, I can rotate. Fixes everything, but still. Not drakes, wyverns.
Here we go.
So what's interesting, you know why it's easier? Because you remember those altars I destroyed? Those spawn them, apparently. What the fuck?
You're free.
But who are you?
A friend. Your Yara sent me. You should return to the village now.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
And they just spawned more.
Sure.
And we're fucking dead. Wow.
Though some
They just
cartographers may
they just
claim
went
otherwise,
out and fucking
the maps of Io
surrounded
are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited
Yeah, this is so
explorers and adventurers
stupid.
to fantasize.
I really don't enjoy this map
Situated north
because
of
of the
Yara.
units they get. Since it's not a
You're
faction,
free.
like I said.
Who are you?
A friend.
Child's play.
Get ready.
And this is where they spawn from. So yeah, that's kind of I got lucky by accident. What I did was I destroyed at least 5 or 6 of these altars before we started this segment, the RTS segment. And well, and it made it a lot easier. That's why it looks like a snooze fest and nobody actually is attacking us, because there's no one to attack us. That's kind of the thing. This fucking bitch bombarding him.
Help me for heck's sake! Shit! Help me for heck's sake!
Let's burn.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Leave it to me.
What are you waiting for?
Child's play.
Huh? Yes.
Uh-huh. That way?
See, there's probably one more and that's it.
Good move.
Leave it to me.
I guess on an easier difficulty maybe they're not as devastating.
Corporal. Yes.
Just give the word.
It would make sense to build an army. I am going to try and build those brutes. Oh, we do have hunters. I think this is probably the
Iron's running low, chieftain.
best thing to build.
What's next?
Shit. It's healing. is this? I gotta say, I'm not, like, they...
This is how it works. You kill me and they respect you. You're a thing, baby brother.
Shut up! Just shut your fucking mouth or I'll tear your guts out! That's close enough. Who the heck are you? You're not from the island.
I'm from the mainland. Your mother sent me here to talk.
From the... Just when I thought things couldn't get any more absurd. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I'm not in the mood for talking. The trial will happen. I will battle my brother and reclaim my birthright.
You're delusional, Shar. You're completely delusional.
Duel, last warning.
So it's really true? You'd kill your own brother just to be the next Yaris?
Is that what they told you? Yeah, sure, it fits. What else did she tell you, huh? That I'm weak? Moody? Stars, how I hate that word.
Forgot what I wanted to say. Completely threw me off my... Oh, I said the maps are beautiful, but I'm happy you don't have such maps in multiplayer because they're so fucking busy. There's so much shit up and down and left and right, and it's just not fun to traverse them when you're fighting the RTS segment. I prefer when it's more of a straightforward battle, you know? Yeah, some areas are nice to have like a way to attack from the rear and shit, but this is just absurd. Like this specific map with the RTS and Medusas is stupid.
Yes, and that your brother would succeed her and not you.
And you know what's so sad about this? That this is probably what she really believes, what they all believe. Do you see these burns on my face?
What about them?
When I was 10 years old, a man named Rujas took me and my brother to a hunting trip. As my mother undoubtedly told you as well, I was always the weaker one. He always outran me, and when he beat me, there wasn't anything I could do. For some reason, though, hunting was different. Shooting a bow was just something that came to me naturally, as did my magic 6 years later. And even more than that, I was a lot better at it than you were. Wasn't I, Duel?
I never said you weren't.
No, of course not. I wonder what you would have said just now if these people weren't listening. Long story short, on this hunting trip, I outclassed my brother in every aspect. I noticed that my beloved brother had been unusually silent that day, even when the old hunter showered me with praise. And for a very short moment, I was even stupid enough to believe that I don't know, impressed him, I guess.
Wow. Like...
But what happened?
Well, at night we
This
ate a
fucking
part
child.
of the deer. It was almost ridiculously beautiful. The sky was cloudless and there were fireflies all around us. Eventually, the hunter went into the forest to relieve himself. That's when it happened. All of a sudden, Duel grabbed me at my hair and dragged me to the fire. Then, without saying a word, he held my face over it. It must have only been 15 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. I literally saw the flesh melting off my skull. Can you imagine what that feels like, stranger? That kind of pain?
You're making this up.
Yeah, that's what they all said. Until I almost believed it myself. You're as bad as those village idiots, you know that? The moment the hunter came back in sight, he dropped me and bent over me, acting as if all this had been an accident. Of course, everybody believed him, and I didn't even tell anybody the truth until weeks later. It didn't make a difference.
Yes, because it's a fantasy. You lost your balance and stumbled, damn it. And if it hadn't been for me, you would have lost far more than just your cheek.
But why would Duel do this, Shar? He's your brother.
Because he's a monster, that's why. He hides it behind his bloody smile, and yes, he's so well-mannered, so easy to get along with, so reasonable. But that's just facade. You have no idea what it was like, you know? He tortured me, he humiliated me, he beat me up so many times that at some point, I even thought it was normal. That place where where normal people have a soul, in him, it's empty, but they just won't see. And now they even want him to succeed Mother. Now tell me, how would you call that if not insanity?
Shar, This is ridiculous! This is simply ridiculous!
What do you have to say to this?
What do you want me to say? It's lies, all of it. Shar has always had a very active imagination. The dreams, the voices. To him, the real world was always full of blanks, and he used his fantasies to fill them out. Though, that fire incident was by far the worst phantasm his brain had produced.
See? And that's how it always goes. People believe him because he seems so reasonable, so calm. Nobody gives a damn about the fucking truth.
Then again, your aura is fragile, jittery. And we all know magic can play tricks on your mind.
Please, if that's what you want to believe, go ahead. Wouldn't be the first time.
And you're telling me that nobody ever noticed?
No, because he was smart about it. Whenever he hit me, he made sure it was when nobody looked. And even when somebody was nearby, they chose to look away. After all, it was their future Yaris they would have messed with.
But why would he do this?
How should I know? To fill that void, maybe? I don't know, and I don't care anymore. In a week, it will be over.
But your magic changed things, didn't it?
Yes. And no. He didn't dare to beat me anymore, but that didn't stop him from telling me how worthless I was. That they all laughed at me behind my back, that they despised me, and that I'd always stay alone. And sadly, he wasn't even lying. Either way, it's over now. By restoring the monument and invoking the Trial of Brothers, I will become the next rightful Yaris of this island.
Your snakes, they kill people. You know that, don't you?
I had to. Even when the entire damn village was surrounded, they still thought I wasn't being serious.
Well, I can't let you do this. Your mother has something we need, and she sent us to resolve this. So we need to find another way.
I don't think so. Look, I've enjoyed our talk, but whatever outcome you imagine for this, it won't happen. So, 2 options. 1, you and your friends leave now. 2, you'll get a taste of my magic.
Look, kid, I can feel that you've got some power in you, but so do we. This is a bad idea.
All right, I get it. You're just like the others. Fine then.
Oh, he wants to die? Okay. Oh, he's pretty fucking tough. But it's just a matter of time.
Kid knows what he's doing.
He's not hurting anybody though. His Medusas were tougher than he is. He's just very tanky.
Kill it.
Actually,
right here and right now.
Actually, he is hurting.
No!
I don't give a shit.
Fine. Kill him.
What?
I said kill him. After what you've told me, he deserves it. Just do it.
Sun and stars, have you lost your mind?
No. He's right. You deserve it.
Shard! You...
I did it. I killed him.
Shit. The Yaris won't be happy about this.
Stars. Oh, stars, what did I do? What in blazes did I do?
You.
No!
And there he goes.
Fucking mental kid. Why can't I heal? I think I keep casting on top of something.
Sure.
It was so silly and stupid. So far.
Finally.
That was the stupidest storyline.
All right, here goes nothing.
Fine. Yes.
Just don't tell me that bitch is going to fight me now.
I can't.
Your Yara sent me. Go back to the village, but be careful.
What? Oh, so there's some weird hiccups on this map. I'm not sure if it's on this map or in the game now. It unloads from the GPU. There's a hiccup for a second and loads back in. Really weird shit.
Sure.
Man, these Medusas are everywhere. It's kind of tiring to clear them out, to be honest.
Help me for heck's sake.
You bring. What's that?
Child play. Help me.
They will fall.
It's a good thing I have this dude. Since he deals a lot of damage.
Now would you look at that?
Well, at least we don't need to run all the way back. Tahar versus Char? Yeah.
Fine.
Hell, what is that
Tahar.
slow-mo?
You're back. I heard fighting from the mountain. What does that mean?
Shar is gone, but he took Duel with him. He's dead. What?
I see. Why? Why did he do it? It wasn't the trial, was it?
It was during the fight. Duel was hit by Shar's magic.
His magic. I understand. Be that as it may, it does not matter. You held your end of the bargain. She, Snake Spawn, is gone. And so is Shar. Even if the price we paid was high. Here, while you were dealing with Shar, I looked for the stone I promised you. Is this it? Our people found it in one of the ruins when they first came here.
Yes, that's it.
Fine. Then I would like to take some time on my own now. Thank you, Tahar. You were not what I expected, but I'm glad the stars sent you. Ah, and don't forget to talk to our Valis about the portal. Unless you have a ship and provisions for a year's journey, it's the only way to get back to your country.
Yeah, I don't feel like... The other day I've been like doing a map for almost 2 hours,
like a
maybe
plan.
3, and then we got here as well, so I don't feel like doing it right now.
Will do. Got it.
Because this map seems to be fucking huge.
Let's see.
Tandai, have you made any progress?
I think so. Are these the crystal shards you've mentioned?
Let me see. Saras Jadul, yes. We still haven't finished the repairs on the portal yet. It's a lot more complicated than I thought, but I need time to create a functioning portal stone from the shards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let us talk once the repairs are finished. Hopefully I'll be ready by then.
Oh wow. We have an epic. We take an epic item. Spell power of white magic spells increased. Spell cost of white magic spell decreased. 15 focus. Spellcast of black magic. So we could take one of the staffs. Black damage to enemies creates a temporary black magic surface that deals black damage. White damage. Ice damage. What are we using actually? Well, this guy attacks with fire and ice, but uses a staff. This guy has a bunch of shit. Ice, siege slash. This guy has white. So wait a minute. What are they wearing? Let's quickly see what magic is this? Only has two damaging spells that are black damage. And this guy has ice. But I don't know if it's worth to take that chest piece to increase damage. Even though it would be nice, 25%. If you focus on some specific spell. Destroy wood in the target area. Reduce the item cost for everything you buy. It's interesting, you could get leadership, but I guess we need way more ability points to get this thing going. Auras. Elemental. I think I'm going to grab a staff, you know? Let's see, 35. 45. Yeah, that's quite a lot of damage, I think. Where is it? Deals black damage, ice damage. He actually, I'm curious, he wears a medallion, a talisman, an amulet, that gives him ice damage. I wonder if, it says creates a temporary black magic surface. I wonder if that will also create an icy patch. I guess not, but...
Huh?
What the hell do they want us to do? Repair the portal?
So, what's the plan?
Really?
Oh, we could technically check out the rest of the island. I don't know, I'm a bit too lazy, but fuck it, let's do it, why not? No rocks in the sector. What's the deal? I don't get it.
Understood.
I think this is glitched. It should show the barrier, but it's not showing shit. Actually, there isn't much to see. All this black fog is not really anything. It would seem. Maybe something in the north.
What's next?
That's about it.
For the fire wielders!
Yes.
It should be safe now. Go back to the village. Now would you look at that?
Oh, we found remnants of old. Maybe it is worth checking out. Because there's that quest for the dwarf. How do you get onto this wall? It's really weird. Oh, okay. That's what it was. Stupid shit. Such a big crate, shiny, on the wall, really far away. It's just a little bit of a couple of iron bars.
Finally.
Get ready.
Damn it! I need healing.
Just silence those two.
Help me!
Snake spawn is dead. Go now. You'll be safe in the village. That should be all.
Snake spawn.
Best we head back to the village now.
Fine.
There's another portal here. They do give a lot of XP, that is. Those snakes. I think like 100 a pop. Yeah, it seems like only this area, the beach.
Too much stronger.
Is left unchecked. It's pretty good. We did most of it yesterday. So yeah, it would have been such a sweaty fight if we didn't kill all the altars before. Didn't I see a chest somewhere else as well? Yeah, here. Just don't tell me it's iron or some shit like that.
Uh-huh. You got it. Sure.
What's next?
Fair enough. Let's do this. All right, here goes nothing. What's the plan?
I need help over here.
Just give the word.
I need help over here.
Shit! Help me for heck's sake!
Okay, we got those Sumbos to distract.
Whatever's necessary.
I need help over
Help
here.
me for heck's sake!
Take up one of our heroes. I need healing.
Will do.
Attacks hit 2 additional targets. One-handed. Infection suffering. Yeah, we need to try and get... Was that dexterity based? I think it was. We need to try and get a... No, that's strength. But I want to, like, see if you can have double daggers or some shit that penetrate armor.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a bunch of cool shit here.
I have to say the landscape does remind me of Barga Gore a little. Not the wasteland where we met, but the outskirts.
That's so.
The Snake Devourer. Oh, now I find it in the end. Auto attack damage is increased by 50 versus Medusa. And supply stunned. Oh, and we found this shield, but I bought one of these. Unblock and armored for 5 seconds, cannot be stunned. It's pretty
Let's
good.
see.
Oh, there was another chest here.
Sounds like a plan. I'll take a look.
Apply armor to allies around you. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. here. Did they repair this? Didn't I tell you to repair? It's really weird. I thought it's like, oh, it needs to be performed multiple times. I'll perform it as many times as needed.
Let the chieftain know what you want us to do, huh?
Kinda makes me want to play Settlers. 3 and 4, I think, were the ones this game reminds me of. Not 2. Definitely not 1. Specifically the border. Every time I see this border, it reminds me of the Settlers. Because it was very similar. With your own color, and it was exactly like this, just a bigger...
Good.
Object. And then kind of when I was saying, why the fuck are they going to the beach? Because they were hunting. In Settlers, I remember when you manage, you can always tell them where to do what. Where the farmer is gonna grow his crops, where the forester is gonna plant his trees, and where the woodcutter is gonna cut his trees.
Yes.
Very kind of, I think it's very similar to it actually. Not as much to micromanage, I guess. Since you have to play with the heroes.
Fine. You read my mind.
Is he reviving them? Yeah, he is. Some shit like that. Whoa.
What are you...
Get ready.
Yeah, fuck him up. Yes, we found a blueprint. What is this? For the Elven army. Longbows.
Good move. Now would you look at that?
That way? Here we go.
That's really weird. They didn't attack from this area.
Yes.
You got it.
Interesting.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Sure.
Get ready.
What?
Huh? Zarek guides me.
Okay. Step away.
Let's see.
Tandai, have you made any progress?
Yes, the repairs have been finished.
They have? Why hasn't anyone told me? Oh well, anyway, I also have good news. I've molded the I think we should move to the portal now. Is it safe?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll meet you there.
And there he goes.
Instead of taking me with him, asshole. Wait a minute, I want to kill these guys here.
Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
What is the level cap? It's kind of crazy. It seems like I do a level to almost 2 levels on each map. This map has had a lot of XP.
Found rack. Blasted with.
And these guys keep going and dying there.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with.
Chop, chop.
Let's.
More plan.
This plan. Graveyard.
The rock cal grows stronger.
This thing doesn't deal much damage. Triggers Fire Nova. It's not that great. I think having armored or something like that might be a bit better.
Now would you look at that?
Nice. It was worth it. Oh, there's something here as well. Oh. Does black damage in a small area. We found some epic stuff. And I guess can also find some of that orange stuff, which is an artifact, but beyond that, I don't know how far you can get with your gear. Like, what is stronger than this stuff, you know? To be fair, if you look at the items to begin with, they're not that strong. It just scales up from your attribute. And the attributes is 10 max. I don't know, maybe later you can get more. I'm not sure. Oh shit! This is what I was looking for all this time. Toggle economy. You can have it always on. That's what I was saying. I didn't realize that for some reason. It's right here. There we go. That helps a lot. Always having it on and paying attention to what's going on instead of clicking on structures.
We should
Yikes.
be fighting now.
A couple days ago I was bitching about it. They don't have this button.
Ah, there you are. I have to say I'm impressed.
Well, it wasn't easy.
I know, Janosch. The portal stone seems to be functioning as well. It connects to the portal's magic.
But we still need to charge it, correct?
Yes, but that's relatively simple. Do you remember the Zolanthep altar I told you about? The one we used to conjure our barriers?
Yes.
Yes. Normally, the portals are...
Yes,
how
yes.
should I put it? A web of energy. By approaching them with a portal stone, they react. However, as this portal hasn't been in use for centuries, that web is depleted. By transmuting energy on the altar and directing it to the portal, we can recharge it, so to speak.
All right, I'll get on it.
Why did you call me all the way here to tell me to go here? God damn it, moron.
Fair enough. Let's make this quick. Rusty. Let somebody get me new ones. Good. Our cal grows stronger.
Wait a minute, what? Why is it showing stuff? You need to bring stuff to it. What? Receive 5 energy charge for 8 iron bars. Oh, we're supposed to charge it now, I see. Can we put some, guess we cannot put any stones on it. That's why you need a camp here. It's really weird. Man, these orcs are fake. They're not even ripped. Look at them. They're fat. Walk around depressed.
Building completed.
They more resemble that swamp garbage. The swamp thing. That old movie.
Good. Our cow grows.
I want my fucking Warcraft orcs. How much are we supposed to pour into this?
All right, we'll be fast.
Building completed.
Blasted.
Oh, they actually built everything super fast.
Bow, rack. These nails are rusty. Somebody get me new ones.
Look to the shame. Oh, that's it?
Let's get this over with. These nails are rusty. Let somebody get me new ones.
Just give the word.
Oh, I didn't actually need to go there. Didn't realize that.
Good. Our cow grows stronger. All right, we'll be fast.
You can still put stuff on this one, it seems.
Good. Our cow grows.
Oh, because we used iron, so it's a lot easier. Charge it up with iron.
Stars, you did it. I can't believe it. All this time, our island has been separated from the outside world, and now here it is. A way back. It's incredible. And strange. Your name, they say it's Tahar, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, Tahar, I do not know how to ask this, but would you mind if I joined you?
Actually, I don't think that's a bad idea. He probably knows more about the Hibernians than any Nortander scholar. He might see something in Mullendeer or the Nexus which we haven't seen yet.
But what about your people? I thought you didn't ever want to return to the mainland.
They don't. I've always wanted to see what lies outside. Please, don't misunderstand. I want to return in time, but you... There's something about you that sparks my interest. And as a scholar, as a shaman, I can't think of a better way to learn about the wonders of this world than stepping through that portal with you.
Fine. You can come. But we'll be leaving soon.
Yes, of course, as soon as you want. I'll send someone to notify the Yaris. She will understand.
All right. Guess it's time to head back home. You ready?
What about the archaeologist, Watley? He might want to come along.
Ah, right. Let's go talk to him.
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this over with.
What do you mean, let's go? Where is she? What do you mean, let's go talk to him? I don't know where he is. Where are we supposed to retrieve a stone from this island? I'm confused. It was a quest.
Too much standing around.
Corporal?
I actually don't know. Was he in this place?
Run! Run! Run!
Well, it doesn't seem like a quest to me, so
Goblin obey!
maybe that was like a side note, because I don't know where that Watley guy is. No idea.
What Pilskin want? Order?
Oh. I think he was in the woods some time ago, but I don't know if he followed us or not. It was in these woods. Gonna check and then we're gonna go back. Watley Budley. He might be standing here somewhere.
Interesting.
We'll be fast.
Oh, there's another chest here. It's garbage again. It's weird, another portal stone?
Portal shards?
They definitely emit arcane energy. Unless the Hibernians had magical artifacts in each.
That's really weird. Why is there more than 4? Yeah, more than 3. I think. So I think those Medusas that attacked them, at first I thought he deactivated their shield, but it seems like, I don't know if it's a bug or something, but now it's off again, you know, and the entrance was on, which is really weird.
Fine.
Okay, wasn't he here somewhere the first time we entered this area? Might be wrong. Oh, we saved him from something?
Really?
And then I don't know where he is. Or maybe they just randomly said that we need to bring him with us. Yeah, if he's not here, fuck him. Who gives a shit?
You got it.
Got it.
Finally.
Yeah, he's... I don't know where he is. I don't remember where he went. Oh, no, that's her.
Yes?
Still standing here.
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh, there he is. How the fuck am I supposed to see that? I mean, yeah, you see the bubble, but why is he not marked?
Someone in there?
What? Yes, sure. I heard that you resolved the situation on the island. didn't you? Tragic story indeed.
Well, we got what we came here for.
Yes, and found a way back. I have to say, I wish I had more of your, well, talent, I suppose.
We wouldn't be here without your help.
Don't be so humble. I did nothing but whine, and if the water had taken that portal stone in Everlight with it, I would be back on the streets and begging for money right now. Look, I'm not good at things like this, but thank you. Without you, I would have probably died thinking that I threw away the life I had for nothing. All the things I sacrificed, you made them worth it.
Well, I'm glad things worked out for you. We're leaving now, though. Are you coming with us?
Can't you guess?
You're staying.
I already talked to Yaris about it, and she agreed. But who knows? Maybe this won't be the last time we see each other. Good luck to you.
No wonder he wasn't marked on the map.
Will do.
Nice though, we completely cleared out the city. Everlight, I think. No, there's a few areas that I don't know how to access, like that. Hideout, the ciphers. And this thing is completely cleared out. I think we can go back to the main, to the world map and see what's next. We got a bunch of dudes back in the main city, in our city. I don't know, I guess I need to go and talk to them. Unknown Island? Wasn't it the Black Island or some island that we were looking for? I don't know.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
What do you want?
Yeah, so it says here that we cannot enter. Which is weird. So I thought maybe we could get there through...
Let's see.
Through the sewage or some shit. Need to try because that's...
So, what's the plan?
The main quest.
Huh. Interesting.
See if there are other entrances or exits.
The hardest thing about business is minding your own. There are few cities where this proverb rings truer than in Everlight.
Let's see. Yeah, there is something here. This might be actually the house. It's really weird. It says, it shows that red cross. I thought that's where you cannot enter. And I tried to enter the mayor's house, but it said you cannot enter, so... Let's see.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, Many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems.
No, that brought us nowhere. Let's try and get in.
Fine.
Let's see. That wasn't a particularly good poem.
Rats with their hairy, ugly butts. They gnawed on our nuts.
What the fuck? What?
Really?
Wait a minute. Who's the other one?
Understood.
This blasted elf, he just won't shut his trap.
What's wrong?
He's been citing poems for days. They don't make sense and they are horrendous. Someone should either pay him to leave or show him we don't want him here.
Interesting.
No.
That wasn't a particularly good poem.
Rats with their hairy, ugly butts. They gnawed on our nuts.
Okay, you can't really do anything. I like the idea of some random dude sitting in the park, telling stupid,
Sounds like a plan.
nonsensical poems.
Let's see.
Yeah, you currently cannot travel to Everlight Town Hall, so it's quite interesting because it's weird. I guess we need to go elsewhere. I guess we'll need to come back there another time. So we got Leaf Shade, Farland's Hope. Stuff is going on. We're gonna go back into the city for a second and see those architects and other dudes that came around and see what we can buy from them. And we need to sell all the trash we have and buy some upgrades for our units. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We got a bunch of new traders. How do I get rid of this thing up here?
Now would you...
Yes. Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
Virtual cost reduction. Orcish virtual unit by enhancing its health points. On Constitution. Medium armor of the owl. Chance to inflict fire damage and small area effect. Additional damage fire. How much money he has? 5k. Let's give him all the trash for now. You see, this is really confusing. It's really hard to tell this is an epic one. It looks like garbage. Coloring behind it is just very faint. Oh, we had a bunch of stuff I wanted to read. I completely forgot. Improve orchestra drummer unit by enhancing its health points. Recruitment costs, I might take that. Shaman recruitment cost reduction. Worker siege troll unit recruitment cost reduction. And this recruitment cost reduction, all of these. I kind of have my doubts that we will find it elsewhere. Armor to allies and you. And to see if we can actually use that inside of something else. There we go. All focus. Oh, we can sell those. Trader's belongings. Are you supposed to open this? Nope. No idea what you're supposed to do with this. Some quest items. Yeah, so I'm gonna read these entries another time. Too lazy to do it right now. So let's see, this was this guy. I don't see the other one. Am I blind? Maybe it's him.
Interesting.
So, this is your place. Huh. Interesting. I like the architecture. It has grace.
You like it?
Yes, imagine an orc who isn't all about pikes and spikes. Either way, let me know if you need my knowledge.
Will do. Thanks, Kier.
Yes,
Yeah, he is the trader. Oh,
Everything from copper daggers to black ashen swords.
wait a minute. Lowering its cost reduction. Of everything here. We will need construction. This is what we need, actually. Let's remove the reduce the logging cabin building by lowering its construction cost. Warforge, stoneworks, smelter building, mine, hunting cabin. Reducing the farm cost. Wait a minute, it's really weird. Forge, it seems like it's repeating itself. Yeah. It's gonna cost us a lot. Gonna get rid of these rings. I want rings that are actually that give you more than one stat defense. I would like that. I think we can get rid of the lesser stuffs as well. We deal a lot of damage. And all kinds of damage at this point. We don't really need that.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
Yes.
Aren't you? Come, take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'll get new wares by next moon's turn.
Yeah, we got some humans here, but we don't have the faction yet.
Unbelievable. All this.
Must be quite a change of scene.
Yes, you could say that. Oh well. It will take some weapons.
I will. Thank you.
Tandai Tahar. Come to trade?
Wow, this is a pretty awesome shield. Expensive though.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares.
Well, Corporal. So let's talk about why you brought me here. I have spoken to some of your commanders, and I think my knowledge can help you. I will need some coin to cover the materials, but it will be affordable. Just let me know if you need anything. Yes?
Let me take a look at your designs.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
Yeah, that's the human upgrades.
A fair offer.
Okay, we will look into it another time. Need to give him that other shield. Looking good. Oh wow, they actually made it so it will look like he holds the shield, unlike in other games when they just stitched the shield to the hand without having a handle or anything. Good for you. This guy barely deals any damage, but he's a tank. Uses all resistances. HP. Yeah, he's pretty tough though. Well, since we're here, let's go talk to the others, and then I think I'm gonna go to that Gobo King, give him this meat we bought, see what happens. There's another one, who's that?
Let's see.
Zauraka, what do you need?
Can you tell me more?
Well,
I'll be going.
Sure. Zauraka, what do you need?
I want to train the...
All right. Here's what we can do.
So yeah, previously I bought the upgrades to reduce the cost of the units. I didn't realize that you can, with the architect, you can reduce the cost of the buildings, which we just did. We bought a bunch of stuff. At the most common buildings, we got a blueprint to reduce its cost.
Understood. Mm-hmm. Now would you look at how are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Thanks for asking. You know, Corporal, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Well, not knowing your mother and all that shit your father put you through. Do you ever feel lost?
Not really. I've never been too concerned with the past.
I wish I could say the same. You know, I haven't told you that yet, but actually our pasts aren't so different. Save for the fact that my father didn't try to conquer the world, at least not that I know.
How are our pasts alike then?
Simply put, I also didn't know my mother. And my father was a bastard if there ever was one.
I take it you and your father are...
You are of great wisdom, Tahar. I was and still am the only heir of the family. Pure blood, as Finn and Mir elves call it. Nothing impressive, small nobility. You know, similar to the kind of Norten. Yeah, and I can't even remember all the
Really, her
festivities and
chit chat
religious
is the
ceremonies I
most
had to
boring
attend.
one.
It was as if I learned the meaning of...
Where is your father?
Dead as a
I don't give a shit.
I don't believe murderers. I did. And even though not all worked...
But you still
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you around, Tahar.
Wow, that
Thanks
was
for listening.
okay. Good thing we didn't listen because last time I remember she was talking some boring ass shit.
Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Huh?
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was chosen.
And how does that work?
Complicated. Are you sure you want to hear the whole story? Time isn't exactly on our side.
It isn't, but the more I know about your abilities, the better. You're fighting for me, after all.
We're not fighting for you, Tahar. We are fighting alongside each other. That's a big difference.
Alongside, then.
Good. Let's make it short, then. Shapeshifting is a gift of Zarek. One that only the best of his shamans are granted.
And how does one become a shaman?
He has to be chosen by a tribe's chieftain. You see, magical talent is a lot rarer among orcs than it is among humans or elves. In my tribe, there was only me and Rain. We both discovered our talent by chance. I, when I was 9, and put out a fire that had broken out in my family's hut. Everybody was asleep, even the damn fool that had been tasked to stand guard. When I woke up, the entire room was in flames.
What happened then?
I panicked and started screaming, as every child would have. However, the only thing that did was make me inhale the fumes even quicker. My vision blurred and I lost consciousness. When I woke up again, I was on a bed of hay in the village shaman's tent, and everybody was staring at me, as if I was Zarek incarnate. I asked what happened and they told me. Just when I had lost consciousness, it had started to rain. Not just a little. It was a full-fledged storm, a deluge from the skies. With not even a minute, all the tents in the village had been flooded. The fire wasn't extinguished right away, but was quickly put out by the other orcs that had been awoken by the storm.
How did they know it was you? It could have been a coincidence.
An unlikely one, yes. But you're right. According to my brothers, I had an orange shimmer in my eyes and was muttering strange words when they took me to the shaman. She told me that was a clear sign that I was gifted and that I had fire in my blood, as my tribe likes to say. Of course, it changed my life entirely. All of a sudden, I was my Cal's pride. It was strange, not just for me, but also for my kin.
Interesting. And who is this Rain you mentioned earlier?
Did I? Well, that's complicated. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Back in Bargagor, do you
didn't fit?
Why?
Because you liked it, but of course.
Well,
so now fool said
in other words, so
you make sure.
I'll be off.
Oh, we talked about it. It's weird. That is still a thing that you can talk about with him.
Will do.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled.
Tahar, may I help you with something?
Goodbye.
Tahar, finally! Do you have the stone?
I do. What now? How do we connect it to the Nexus?
Well, I've done a little research on that. It should be pretty straightforward. Give me the stone for a second, please.
Sure.
Thanks. Now, let's see. Whoa!
This is amazing.
What in blazes just happened? Was that the stone?
Yeah. It seems like our plan worked. The stones are the power sources of the Nexus.
Not sources, Tahar. They're simply the catalysts. As I said, the energy, all this magic, it comes from someplace else.
Well, I definitely know why the Shapers were so powerful now. If they were able to harness that, I wouldn't want to be their enemy.
I still don't get how it should help us find the source of the song. Isgrim, you said it could open Tahar's mind towards the Shaper's telepathy, right?
Yeah, but it's not strong enough yet.
Well, we knew that already. We need to find the second stone first. Let's head to Aeonir's Blade. It's a long journey, but we don't have a choice. Yes?
Exciting, isn't it?
True.
That's one word for it. But anyway, we still need that second stone. Is there something you wish to discuss?
Yeah,
do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
I'd still like to know.
Bugger and blast. And here I was hoping you'd forgotten. All right.
Yes?
That I get to ask you a personal question too.
Then we have a deal. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Fair enough. I was born in the Windwall Mountains. Sorry, still sorting out my thoughts. It's been a long time since I last told this story to anyone. Alright, one more time. As you can imagine, I was born in Windwall, a child of the rocks.
Come again?
A true dwarf, as some would say. Born in the buried city, not on the outside as the traders and farmers are. My family was quite privileged. Not nobility, but my mother and father led a big smeltery which supplied one of the finest smithies. Moon silver weaponry. Ever heard of it?
I think so. The commanders of the Royal Army use them.
Figures. Well, my childhood was a rather unremarkable one. I had two brothers and a sister, and even though I was the oldest child, I was always the most... I learned quickly how to wield an axe, and for some reason, Nihalf had given me a talent for metallurgy, but not the desire to use it.
But I assume your parents didn't approve of that.
Oh no, they didn't. On the contrary, they
What's
were quite
with these?
accepting. Which wasn't
Okay.
you, so
Let's skip this. I'm not interested in their backgrounds,
yeah.
actually.
We met...
I understand.
Yeah.
No.
A coup. A small group of rebels tried to overthrow...
Oh.
Yeah. First, one point, finally... You can imagine, then he left.
What happened?
I left my family.
I see.
Yeah.
What?
There's a king. Yeah.
Right.
Now,
honestly?
Either...
Sure. Take care.
I'm interested in the story of the game. I'm not interested in the story of these two. They're not... She's not interesting, the dwarf is not interesting at all. All this yapping, my mommy, my daddy, my mommy, my daddy. Okay. Had a rough childhood.
Yes.
Like, the orc is kind of interesting, and this guy is interesting, but these two are not interesting at all. Not at all. Okay, so we bought some construction reduction. Not sure if you have more objective or less objective. Is this thing still active though? That's really weird. I'll go back and see what's going on. Is there anything new that appeared? Pioneer's Blade. Oh, we might get actually a desert map. Now that would be cool. Kind of. I'm curious to see what's going on with this place. The refugees. It's a side quest? It's still active? What?
Yes.
Oh, and we still have the units. That is so weird. Huh. There's no actual quests here, though. It's really weird.
Huh?
Well, let's go to the Gobbo anyways. Since we're here. This guy has anything to say?
Huh? Interesting. Corporal. Now we should...
Yes? You need help?
Yes, yes.
Though your legs ache and your stomach burns with hunger, you cannot help but feel a vague sense of anticipation as you descend into the...
Yes.
Who is this? My strange flesh friends! Did they bring more meat? Ah, yes, they did! City goblins, is it not? God King likes. Chewy, yes, but good for power. God King thinks.
Oh, that was enough. I brought 80
Here,
pieces, I
take.
think.
Found in tunnels, but God King don't need. Now go! Find more meat for God King, more meat for power. God King will give treasure.
Oh, so that's how it is now? Magical concoction that opens up the mind of the user and makes him more aware of the abilities and potential that lies. I guess it gives another ability point. Increases the amount of your maximum revive charges. Quite alright. Another. So we are up to 4 charges. That means the whole company could die and we're gonna be alright. Wait a minute, how much meat did he take? We still have 47 left.
Who is this? Forest goblins. He sees.
Okay, so he takes approximately 40 pieces.
Strange flesh people friends. Again. God King has treasure. Bring him more for final treasure.
I don't know, do we need more revives? Potion of empowerment. All of the attributes of any warrior. Let's see. Yeah, it gives us another point. It's pretty nice. That said, from now on we're gonna invest in more constitution and then get him into using stronger armor. So that's all the meat we have.
Yes? Who is this? This flesh good. Very good. God King likes. Power will be pleased. Dark Beyond will not. God King thanks.
I don't know why I have this. It's really weird. Keystone.
Yes?
Understood.
I guess I could have taken both of those potions to just increase our attributes instead. So yeah, I don't know why this place was marked with the blue question mark, exclamation mark. There's nothing here anymore. Let's go through this place. Main quest. What is this? So the blue is the side quest? I thought it's the other way around. Oh well. Yeah, refuges and refuges is here, which is really weird, but okay. Couldn't enter that area anyways. Huh, wait a minute, you know what? The corruption. I think I'm supposed to somehow get inside and that's how we unlock the humans? Or maybe my side quest is bugged, I don't know, it's here and here, the same quest. I'm gonna try and get inside that building.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked
Give
to
it
find
another
that their
go.
troubles do
I
not
didn't
end.
really try to get in.
Though its
Maybe we need to
neutrality as a
talk to
city-state
somebody.
left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest...
Just give the word.
What do you
Let's see.
Yeah, there's somebody standing here.
So, what's the plan?
I didn't talk to him. minute. Maybe they have some more meat.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Nope.
Farewell.
What's next?
Interesting. Yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Good choice.
Now would you
Axes,
look at that?
daggers, swords. You know how to bargain, don't you? Very trap.
Got nothing.
Let's see.
State your business.
Clara Farland sent me.
Huh. The description fits. Fine, go on in. Argyle is waiting for you.
Yeah, I completely missed that. I was supposed to get in this
leadership is not
place
chosen
long
by
time
the right
ago.
of blood, but elected by the town's nobility. The most recent mayor, Fulan Argal, has been in power for over 7 years now, and is known for his endeavors to drastically reduce crime.
What? Interesting.
Well, well, if it isn't the notorious betrayer's child. I always wondered what you look like. I had something different in mind. I'm Fulan Argal, Mayor of Everlight. Pleased to make your acquaintance. But let us cut to the chase, shall we? Clara has told me you're looking for an ally. One that can help you put an end to the bloodburn.
What else did she tell you?
Not much I didn't already know. Who you are, and your involvement in the Mage Wars. And before you say any more, I don't want to know.
You don't?
No. The less I know, the less dangerous our cooperation is for me. Also, I fully trust Clara's judgment. If she thinks you're worthy of our support, then so do I.
So, can you help us?
I believe I can. Let me introduce you to the Wayfarers. Come on in. Tahar, this is Rowan, leader of the Wayfarers, one of the most able mercenary groups on EO.
Rohan. So many names and so many other things that are very similar to everything else out there. Rowan, I guess.
Wait. Tahar?
I take it you were acquainted already?
This man used to be my father's right hand during the Mage Wars. He was the one who told him of my plans to leave the rebels.
Interesting.
Don't act so surprised, Argyle. You knew of my past. And you also know that I'm the only reason this war is over. If I hadn't told the Crown of Asamo's attack on the keep, he would have won. So yes, Tahar, you're right. I told Asamo about your betrayal.
Oh, it's the same guy, never mind.
Then, I've tried to repent. Look, you're angry, and after what I did, you have all the right to be. But this is not the time for discussion. You need an ally, and we're all you're going to get. So, please, let us just put this behind us, even if it's just for now. Let the Wayfarers help you.
So, this army of yours, what can you offer?
Knowledge, tactics, swords. Whatever it is you and the Harbinger need to end the Bloodburn, we'll help you.
Fine, but we'll have a lot to talk about, Rohan.
Yes, I know.
Well, that's settled then. But as much as I appreciate your presence, I would like you, Rowan, to hear, and your soldiers, to leave this city as soon as possible. An army the size of the Wayfarers will draw the Royal Army's attention sooner or later. And that's something neither of us want to happen.
You're right. Goodbye then, Argyle, and thank you for your help.
It has been my pleasure.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, Many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there.
There was an item we could have
Neutrality as a
taken.
city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars. The city has its own mountain of problems.
What do we need?
Talk to the mayor. Why is the elixir still a
As
thing?
a free city, Everlight's leadership is not chosen by the right.
Huh?
It's really weird. It kicked me out.
If it isn't the pariah, I didn't expect you back so soon. What do you...
I'm here because I came across a victim of the bloodburn. One of the farmers in the outskirts seems to exhibit symptoms of late-stage bloodburn. I think it's best if your men look into that.
Bloodburn. I see. Thank you for reporting this to me. Learning more about this blasted disease is a difficult task. If more people were so quick to report the cases, we'd surely know more about it by now. Here's a small token of gratitude for your diligence. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's with these ingredients? I'm really confused. Gonna grab the fresh starts just in case.
Finally.
Will do.
You got it.
Now would you look at that?
So now we are actually finished with this area. And we gain the human allies. I guess the leaf shade jungle is to gain the elves as the allies. Even though yeah, that is the side quest. Could check it, why not?
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with.
Oh, something's going on. Oh, no, we unlocked the human faction. Never mind.
Tiara's breath. You haven't promised too much to Har. This place is incredible.
Just wait until you see it in action.
Just don't forget, we're here for a purpose.
I won't.
Oh, we got him as a
I'll
character.
go talk to Flynn now. We need to find a good place to set up camp. And, if you want to talk, you know, about the past, then feel free to come by.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk with him right now. So wait a minute, now we have humans and orcs.
Yes? Got it.
Camps. Where are the elves going to take place? I wonder. Anyways, yeah, so I kind of want to reset him and make him into if I can get like 2 daggers or some shit. What is this? This attack 2 additional targets. That could be quite interesting. What if you have 2 weapons that attack 2 additional targets? This guy will be just fucking slashing through the mob, you know? That would be kind of cool, dual wielding. Yeah, we're gonna try that, but I need to find another weapon similar, so I'm not gonna bring him with me just yet. Because if you want to reset him with this potion, you need to bring him with you. Oh well, yeah, we'll take him another time. Oh. 1 dexterity, double your bleed out time. Okay. 1 strength. Regenerates 10 HP when out. Regenerate 10 HP per second when out of combat. We're gonna. That gives you light armor. That's quite interesting. That gives you 1 dexterity. What about the one that gives you strength? This one is a lot stronger. Seems to be a lot more expensive. Actually, this one is the most expensive. 10 Constitution. Oh, but I can't give it to this guy. So I guess this dude is not that great as a tank. Because he's just... You can't give him, like, anything. Let's see. What is this guy wearing? 48-15. $45 and 15 everything. It's pretty nice. He needs 10 Constitution though. Yeah. Could have given him some... I did sell all the rings. Oh well, I'll find some better rings, I guess. Wait a minute, did we just level up again? When did that happen? Okay, I guess we are going to invest in some Constitution for my other characters. So they can wear some better stuff. I could invest in Strength for her. So she can use a crossbow, but this bow is pretty cool though. She shoots at 2 targets at once, so... At 6 Constitution, I could give her this piece. She will be a bit tougher. I guess she will be also a bit slower. Yeah. 2 ability points. What are we going to do with 2 ability points? I think we're good on the spell part for now. Don't feel like investing in anything else. I think we're gonna go with the leadership here. Temporarily apply status effects to a target building. Workers assigned to this building will gather resources faster. Interesting. Repair target building by applying a heal over time effect. Reduce item cost for everything you buy. Destroy wood in the target area. What is this? Restore wood in the target area. Interesting. Auras permanently active as long as... What auras though? Not sure. Reduce the item cost for everything. I think we're gonna go down this path so I can get the remove wood and restore wood. Repair buildings, I guess, is kind of nice. For free. Focus reduction. And we might actually upgrade this spell that causes black damage. Takes additional damage for every debuff applied to him. Seed of Darkness. Alright, we're good.
Interesting.
Ah, Tahar.
Seems your men have made themselves comfortable.
Yeah, there was a small disagreement between Flynn and the orcs, but I'm guessing that's not what you came here for. You want to talk, right? About what I did 8 years ago?
Actually, I don't. The past is the past.
You... well, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Are you sure we shouldn't... I don't know, get this out of the way?
No. There's nothing to discuss.
Well, if you say so. Then is there anything else you want to talk about?
There's one thing I've been wondering about. After we parted at the hideout, what exactly happened? How did you and my father part ways?
Good question. I guess it all started with the relics, the tomes. You remember them, right?
Yes. He was hoping they'd help him to win the war.
Exactly. And there was this one moment when he found the 5th tome, when I came to a realization. You see, there were all those bodies, enemies, but also many of our people. We had shed so much blood, Tahar. But Asamo, he didn't care. If there was any grief in his eyes, I couldn't see it. And as dramatic as it may sound, that's when I finally understood that we had lost our cause. This wasn't about ideals, about us mages anymore. It was about him. Whatever his intentions had become.
And that's the reason Zane, Helena, and I betrayed him. Come on, do you really want to tell us you didn't see that before? The tomes were all about power.
I knew it was about power, but Asamo always told us that he would use that power for the greater good. And it's not that far off. I mean, can't you imagine? With the power of the tomes, we could have united the world. Even made it a better one. No more persecution of the deviant. No more wars, no more suffering.
Will do. Maybe. But my father certainly wasn't the one who should lead it.
Maybe not.
I'll be off.
Can you imagine talking to somebody and just running around him while you talk? For no reason.
Now look at that. I have to say, for someone who only led a puny Nortander division once, you're doing quite a good job leading an army so far. Anyway, if you come to arm our men, I strongly suggest you do.
But you're armed all.
Well, yes, with rusty
wait a minute,
swords
it's the
and
same
dented
guy?
armors. I mean,
I want to buy
music to my ears.
Let's see what he has.
What did he have in mind?
Humans. Yeah, we invested everything in the orcs, though. Everything is so expensive if you want to unlock the other stuff. Alright, so yeah, that's done. Let's get into some action. So I guess if we go to Leaf Shade, probably we're gonna get something scripted where we cannot choose who we fight with, probably. And more... And here probably... It's really weird though. Well, I guess we only had the orcs, but there was no prompt, so like, what are you going to choose when we fought the Medusas and shit. So yeah, let's get them as allies and then continue in the main quest. Oh, she's a must here, I see.
For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finan Mir, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle, amidst the no-man's land between Utran and Wolfgar.
All right. The Morhir settlement should be a little further to the north.
All right then. What's the plan?
Well, I suggest we try to find their settlement first and then talk to their scryers. They're the ones who make the decisions.
Good. Then lead the way.
Oh wow, this actually, we can upgrade this, since we are actually using this actively. Do massive damage to buildings. That's interesting as well. Or more increased auto attack. help from beyond. Every time in their immediate vicinity and heal you when you are in range. Yeah, let's upgrade these two abilities for now. I like that he looks, well, he looks silly, but that's the best shit we had. The color is real weird.
That way?
Understood.
What does it say? The deer has been completely ripped apart, strangely, though none of its meat has been eaten. Bad things are happening.
Let's see.
Fishing equipment, Alvin, judging by the craftsmanship, the fisher must have left in a hurry. Corruption. Are we going to fight those giant fucking things?
Yes.
Wow, yeah, he just inflicts all the bad shit with that hit. It's pretty good.
Decide. Now.
Really?
So yeah, I really hope that Aeonir's blade or whatever was the name is gonna be in the desert. I kind of want a change of scenery. I'm tired of these forests. This looks more like a jungle than a forest, though. I mean, kind of the same, but you know what I mean. What is that?
Damn it! I need healing.
Oh, oh shit!
Sure.
Don't pay attention.
Give the word.
Well.
God damn it!
No, don't die on me, will you? We need you.
He died. Well, we had one resurrection,
Fair
so
enough. Let's do this.
You killed one of our heroes.
don't tell me they spawned from this building.
We need you.
Shit, I couldn't though. I wanted to say I should have used
Yes.
Yes.
that previous RTS segment to charge the Godstone, but we had no Godstone, I think, in our region that we were controlling. What is that? Foul fish. At least there's a different soundtrack here, so that's cool.
Fine. Interesting.
Okay. I'm not sure if he came from this building or what.
Zarek guides me.
I'm dead.
Uh-huh.
That way?
Fine.
Huawei? Huawei?
Will do. Got it.
Sure.
There's something out here.
Easy.
A spider. Oh, this is something new.
Corporal.
Oh, there are
Well,
puma and panthers. A new spider as well.
Get ready. Just give the word.
Hidden Scion. Oh, so yeah, it definitely looks like those ugly things. Moving, blobbing corpse or whatever it was.
You got it.
really?
Didn't really do anything with this.
Sounds like a plan.
So I guess you need to help the elves to clean this corruption they have. And then they will join you.
Pathetic.
That's weird. Why did they switch places? I noticed something was off.
Yes.
I noticed something was off with my keybinds, and then I noticed this changed places. I think because the way we entered the map, I need to re-enter this. This actually confuses me.
Here we go.
Zarek guides me. Good move. For the fire wielder! Help me!
Wow. The bleed effect. I think I haven't suffered so much bleed until now. It seems now it's picking up the difficulty, since the bleed is quite annoying. Anyways, let's re-enter this map. I want to switch places. Oh, but she's locked as the second one, that's why. That sucks. Yeah, she's locked as the second one, I think. That's why they switched places. Yeah, I can't switch between them. That's stupid. Oh well.
Child's play.
I guess I'll have to get used to it. For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finnanmere, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose, they...
Yes?
Finally.
We actually need to look through these, so when new stuff appears, I will be able to tell the difference. Tainted Puma. The hell is this? Touch of Corruption. Caster has a small chance to apply bleeding with every audit. Oh, so yeah, these are the fuckers. These are the Draconoids. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're also pretty tough, the big one especially. Weak Devourer, Blazing Golem. I like that they kind of look different and different sizes. The color is not great though. Everything else is pretty cool. So, like the uniform of the units. Bloater, Walking Bomb, yeah. Broken One. Okay, that's it. Oh, we still have...
What do you need?
Saraka.
Whoa. Yeah, this is what we need, man. He's actually weakened to any type of spell.
No reason to worry, boy. Make it quick.
So weakened basically makes them more susceptible to magic and other stuff. Oh, and physical resistance. So what is hastened? Let's see. Movement, attack, and casting speed are increased. That's interesting because there's a weapon that might give you hastened. All magical and physical resistance are increased. Okay. Yeah, I never looked into this, as you can see, so I want to get rid of this. So if anything new appears from this point on, we'll be able to find it easily and read about it. Trading. There we go.
Will do. Fine. Finally.
Sure.
Sure.
What is this? That's dead end? It looks like it, okay.
You got it.
Let's burn them. I'm dead.
Bloaters. Another shit.
We need.
Plan.
Yeah, now this guy's a bit tougher since we gave him a better armor. Their attack speed, wait a minute. Something is boosting them. Is it that green smoke or whatever?
That way?
Okay, we have to go through the bridge. I thought maybe there's some other place, another way to go into the middle of the map.
Good move.
Really?
What the hell's that? That's a pig.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, so now there's like corrupted version of most of the enemies we've met.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Understood.
Corrupted bear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
A strange feeling settles in your stomach as you near the shrine, a swarm of insects whirring through your entrails.
Interesting.
Turn the pill to face south. Turn the pillar to face west, east, or north. As you touch the pillar, a tingling sensation bolts up your arm, a feeling both peculiar and intimidating. You turn the pillar. Nothing happens. Slowly the feeling in your abdomen subsides. Can you do it again?
Interesting.
The west. Before some bad shit happens.
Interesting. Interesting.
The fuck?
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. Maybe you're supposed to do it in some kind of a combo? Wombo?
Just give the word.
Wait a minute, how do you, Oh, you do get down here from this place. I wondered, will they travel the whole map to get to us? That would be something. Okay, we'll get there another time. If we find a godstone, I'm gonna teleport to this one and then we're gonna clear that. I'm not gonna run back. It's too far. There is a godstone. I know that I can find the settlement and be done with the quest, but you know, exploring, finding stuff, we still need more money to upgrade other factions as well, or at least get the better shit for the orcs.
Let me see.
What's next?
That way?
Really?
Leave it to me.
Oof. That was a strong hit with that spell. Where's the other dude? It seems like he went actually looking for us. Oh, there he is. Coming from the back, it seems.
Damn it! I need healing.
Yeah, he found a way up. That was pretty quick. Okay, the bleed effect is quite crazy since we don't have much damage. What? How did he get here so fast? Well, there's definitely no way to get from the back. He must have went through the bridge, right? Maybe there was a different way. Well, probably no, there is no other way. Said he's dead.
You got it.
Zarek guides me.
Sounds like a plan.
It was just really fast, it seems. Okay, let's go for the quest since we're here anyways.
Fine.
Oh, I thought it was the entrance. I was about to say, what an interesting entrance, because that is iron.
That way?
Let's see.
Broken statue of Neithhoff. There's a tiny symbol smeared over the statue's head. The bane descends. I think we're gonna have an RTS segment here, probably.
Fine. Well.
Yeah, camps and whatnot, as you can see.
Yes?
Yeah, neutral border. Probably gonna give me this as my base. Seems like we will have to play as the elves.
Here we go. Say the word.
Help me.
What?
One of our heroes.
Get ready.
300 XP. Bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, we need to invest in some constitution and defense because we have so little HP, so when they apply the bleed effect, we bleed in a few seconds, because we're talking about 100 to 150 HP on the casters in the back.
Fine.
There.
Okay, this is going to be sweaty. Spaghetti. Oops. Oof. Fucking host.
Oh, you're serious about this, aren't you? Let's see. Interesting.
Yeah, the bleed effect is nasty.
Zarek guides me. Sure.
I wonder if the bleed effect scales from physical damage or something. Pierce? I don't know.
Whatever's necessary.
Maybe it doesn't scale at all.
Well,
Just give the word.
Oh shit. Back. Didn't take him with us.
Here we go. All right. Nothing.
what?
Get ready.
Even that they are undead, when they bleed and I use the void arrow, it does extra damage and still deals quite a lot of damage to them, which is really nice.
Let's burn them.
You read my mind.
I wonder if there's other gear that can summon all kinds of units to help you out, like instead of the goblins, something else. The goblins are trash, but sometimes they just help me to divert focus from my main characters.
Good move.
That way?
Whatever's necessary.
Finally.
Whatever's necessary.
Damn it! I need healing.
Let's see. Well, you read my mind. Yes.
Child's play.
Oh shit, I removed the heal.
Help me.
It's going to die.
Don't die on me, will you?
Yeah, he's just bleeding for 7, but they have no HP. Yeah, how do you get into this village?
Really?
You got it.
Fine.
Will do. Now would you look at that?
Old mysterious page.
What's next?
what Pilskin want.
Fine.
I'm not sure what are we getting bleed from. Like, are they from that web or some shit?
They will fall. Is this the village?
Should be. And don't ask me why there's no one guarding the entrance.
There have been, until some hours ago. They're further down in the village.
What am
For the fun!
Corporal.
Oh, it seems they're like small spiders that attack me from the back, it seems.
Zarek guides me.
Can't believe we're still having this discussion. Tell me, Arden, where was Ellen in all those years when our people were on the run? Just face it, she never helped us. None of the Guardians did.
Well, maybe they would have if it weren't for heretics like you. We are Ellen's children, all of us.
We are the children of our mothers and our fathers, for heck's sake. If you are so pious, then why did you leave Finn and Mir in the first place? What we need is rationality and reason, not praying to the gods that have left us.
Heresy, Vardak. This is heresy. Watch your tongue, boy. I was already a scryer when you were still sucking on your mother's teat.
That's your argument?
Yes. I'm tired of seeing you spit on our traditions, spit on everything that has made our culture into what it once was. Just look at where we stand, Varden. We're refugees in a makeshift town in a bloody rainforest. And we're dying for heck's sake. We're pathetic. But instead of facing the truth, we've turned our backs on the only one who still cares for us, Ellen.
Who the fuck is Ellen? It's like a god?
Salangar, a pure blood. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in Finn and Mir for 8 years.
Is that so? Well, who am I to judge? Who let you in?
There weren't any guards.
What? Great. Just great. This is getting better and better. But please, forgive my manners. I'm Varden Merilith, second scryer of Lathwain. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with the soldiers?
Soldiers?
The army folk. But if you have to ask, I suppose you're on your own. Tell me then, what brings you here?
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story. And once more, I would like to apologize for what Scryer Elion did. She should not have opened fire. And also, I would like to express my admiration for your courage. I know you refused to carry out the order your general gave you.
How?
A scout observed the conversation you had with that man. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you are lying. And after the events in Lianon, it's only fair if we help you now. To make up for it. Not to mention the fact that the blood burn needs to be stopped.
So you'll provide us with troops?
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now. We currently have our own stack of problems to deal with.
What problems do you have?
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the blood burn. Elves and animals are affected, and for some reason it has a different effect on us than it has on your race. It corrupts us.
Corrupts?
Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the Council can't decide on a course of action. Pathetic, isn't it? People are dying, but all we do is bicker.
As I said, I'm trying to find a cure for the blood burn. Maybe I might be able to help.
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you? Well, yes, maybe your knowledge about the blood burn could indeed help us. Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some things I need to consider.
All right.
Alright, I need to go.
Scryer too.
I need to go. So we will continue this in a couple of hours. You guys have a fantastic rest of the day, and thank you for tuning in.